I'm with big play wide receiver Darius Slayton. All right, fresh off of the practice field. You look like you got some wiggle in there, man. First and foremost, how was the offseason, and what's your mindset going into year six?
Yeah.
You a vet now.
Yeah, getting up there. Offseason was a lot of fun. Went home, trained, got a chance to be around family and get myself ready to go.
All right, what'd you work on, though? Because I saw on one-on-ones you had a release. I haven't seen that before. You had some wiggle. You got, you gave shoulder. What were some of the things you kind of worked on in terms of X's and O's wise on your game?
Actually, we should talk about some of the sequences, some of the movements I have to try to manipulate the DB. I worked on some of those. Pulled one of them out today. Like you said, it was successful. Might not be successful again, but I'm going to try it again.
Yeah,
so
it's in the tool belt.
Yeah, exactly. So, some of the stuff is trial and error, but I'm constantly trying to add to my game, find new ways to get better.
Obviously, you were in the news a little during the offseason with contract and wanting, wanting to make sure you're going to be involved in the offense this year. Yeah. I personally don't think there's anything wrong with that, especially as a former receiver myself. Yeah. What did you learn about yourself and the team during that process? And then, two, after everything was done and you got the deal, incentive-based, what kind of went through your head then?
At the end of the day, it's just about trying to win, and I believe I can help the team win, and I believe me being involved helps the team succeed. So that was all it really was about. I just want to win. I want to be able to be competitive and get back to the playoffs like we were 2 years ago. And, I believe I can help us do that.
Sixth year, you got some young guys. Obviously, they drafted Malik Neighbors. You got guys like Wandale Robinson, Jalen Hyatt. You're the OG in the room now. So kind of talk the process of the balance between kind of being the vet but still also being a playmaker as well.
Yeah, part of it is being able to bring guys along, share any knowledge that I have. 6 years in, I've been around a lot of players, around 3 staffs now. So, I feel like I got a decent wealth of knowledge in the league and kind of how it goes. So I do my best to try to impart anything to those guys, as well as just, make them aware of moments. In practice sometimes there's a lull in the offense, like we need to pick it up. Okay. Or if we're not doing well, then, somebody's got to make a play and get us back on track, those types of things.
Do you see any Sterling Shepard in you in terms of, like, the leadership, how you lead?
Yeah, I had a lot of good leaders. Shep, when I was younger, we had, when I first came in, Benny Fowler, Russell Shepard. I had a lot of good vets to learn from, and I try to take all the knowledge they gave me and, pass it on.
Goal-wise, personally, is there a number you're kind of eyeing in the number of catches, receiving yards, touchdowns?
I think every receiver at some point wants to eclipse 1,000 yards. Yeah. It's kind of like the, magic receiver number of, being a good pro receiver. So at some point, I'd like to eclipse that and however many catches it takes to get there. But, it's always a goal of mine and something I hope to achieve this year.
You have more confidence in the receiver room now this year?
Yeah, I think we added Malik, super talented. Yeah. Wandale's healthy back. We added Jalen last year, myself, Isaiah Hodgins, added Allen Robinson, a really good vet. Zaya McKenzie, gunner, came back, our punt returner. So I think we have a lot of talent in our room, a lot of guys that can make plays, and looking forward to playing with them.
Last question, obviously it's going to be about your boy Daniel Jones. Yeah. What do you see in him? Is there fire in his eyes, or is it same old DJ, just business, always business?
It's pretty shocking to watch him run around, being 8 months out of ACL surgery. I think he looks great. He's throwing it well, as he always does, and I definitely think that I think anytime you're down with an injury, you have a little bit more pep in your step when you first come back because you're getting your chance to hit the grass again, and he's looked really good. All
right, man. What do you think of Hard Knocks so far?
Honestly, I haven't watched any episodes.
Cat.
I swear. I've just seen clips. I swear. Only seen Twitter clips. But, Hard Knocks is Hard Knocks. Obviously, they cover kind of the business end of the offseason, which, they're trying their best to build the team that they think can win. And at the end of the day, you can't really worry about that end of it. You just got to come out here and play.
All right, man. Good luck the rest of training camp.
For sure. Appreciate you.
Training camp practice number 2 just wrapped up. I got fourth-year cornerback Nick McCloud right here. My man, you guys looking good on defense, flying around. I know you're only in shells right now, but kind of what's that mindset like in the defensive room? What are you guys talking? What's the mantra, the motto this year?
Yeah, man. Just competing at the highest level, being fundamentally sound, and just playing for your brother. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's knowing you being on top of your stuff in the playbook, so you come out here and play fast, or just playing with, effort and aggression out here on the field. So, yeah.
Talking about the playbook, it's a different defensive coordinator. Shane Bowen in, Wink Martindale is out. Kind of what's the difference from a player standpoint in their schemes?
I mean, I feel like we got more eyes on the quarterback now, more zone coverage, you know what I'm saying, more eyes, more opportunity to make plays on the ball with eyes on the quarterback. But, I mean, I really don't think it's a lot of difference in terms of, like, how aggressive and attacking we going to be. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's still something that we, you know what I'm saying, want to do as a defense and as a team. So
when you're talking eyes on the quarterback, eyes on the ball, is that more beneficial for the DBs or do you like kind of playing man-to-man? Or what's the room talking about when it comes to that scheme?
Yeah, I mean, definitely more beneficial to the DBs. It's always beneficial when we can, like, you know what I'm saying, have more opportunity to make plays. But we still going to play some man, too, though. So, I mean, we got the best of both worlds, I feel like, now. So.
All right, now on to you personally. You lined up all over the place. Outside, I think I saw you at some safety, some at the nickel. They're giving you a chance to go out there and really show what you can do. One, what does that mean when they kind of told you, hey, we're going to give you a shot to not only make the team, but to get some good reps on the defensive side of the ball? And two, where do you like most where they're putting you?
Yeah, I mean, to answer the first one, just appreciative, man, because, you know, like I said, you've been around my journey here, you know what I'm saying, just kind of moving around a lot of different places, then just kind of having a special teams role here and there, like, but just appreciative just to have the opportunity to go out there and compete for a spot. And then to answer your second question, I mean, they got me in the slot right now, so, and I like that role in this defense, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I can play man, I play fast, and you know what I'm saying, with a lot of, I can play in the box, like I can do a lot of different things. So I definitely feel like the slot role fits me. So
the receivers this year, they add Malik Neighbors, Darius Slayton back, Jalen Hyatt going into his second year. What have you seen from those guys so far? You can throw in Wan'Dale Robinson. What's the receiver room looking like right now compared to where they were last year?
Man, I'm just appreciating how those guys coming in and they making us work. You know what I'm saying? Like Neighbors coming in, he got a lot of dog. So if you line up in front of Neighbors, like, you got to come ready to play every single down. And that's the same thing with all the guys. Slay, Wan'Dale, obviously, you know what I'm saying, Jalen, you know what I'm saying, the list goes on, Isaiah, everybody, you know what I'm saying. So I just appreciate how those guys come to work, you know what I'm saying, every day.
Last but not least, what have you seen from Daniel Jones, not only through the spring, but now? Is he a different cat? He walking with a different swagger? What's DJ like?
I mean, I feel like DJ always has some swag. It's just me personally, you know what I'm saying. But you could tell he definitely getting his confidence back from his injury and everything, because he had a great deep ball today, you know what I'm saying. I'm sure you've seen that. But I'm just, like I said, man, I just appreciate everybody just been coming in and coming to work these first 2 days. So.
Why haven't we seen you on Hard Knocks?
I don't know. I hope I'm not on there.
You could be on it for the wrong reasons. We don't want to be on there. All right, man. Have a good rest of the camp, man. Good luck on the journey, bro.
Thank you. Yeah.